Everybody gonna come in. So I'm gonna kick Perry's butt. He all up in
Okay.
my get out the way, Perry. Perry all up in my chat talking about he going live in 30 minutes.
He sure is.
I would kick his butt. He didn't know. I don't think he knew I was going live today anyway. But most of his subscribers are not with me anyway, so
You know you live right now?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. I already no, I knew it. I ain't saying nothing bad. I was just saying most of his subscribers aren't, they don't probably know about my channel. So that's
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying. You know, I was saying he didn't know I was going live. I didn't even know he was going live. So I had planned this months ago. So
Yeah. Lola's coming through.
if she read the book,
Not yet.
I'm gonna kick her butt. Because she talking about Kenny, I'm gonna read the book. Corey says it's real good. I promise. I was like, child, you need to read the book first and then come through. Well, I'm gonna read it. I promise. I'm like,
She is
whatever.
gonna read it though. She just hadn't. She's been
I know
dealing
you ain't got to
with
explain.
it.
I know, but I told her ass, you need to read it. You need to read it. Hey, Dark. Look, no, you need to be in. Did you read this book? Because if you didn't read this book, then I'm gonna kick you out.
Hey, Dark Orchid.
I need to make sure that you read the book because this is gonna be a spoiler heavy, and I don't care whether y'all tell me don't talk about it or not. It's being talked about. This is what the stream is about. So, yes, Lola, we talking about your ass. So stay in the bushes.
Lola.
Stay in the bushes. We talking about you. But yeah, child, it's of course. You act like I wasn't. She thought I wasn't gonna talk about her behind. She already should know this. So everybody, now I have at least 6 people here. So what this stream is about? So we have a couple of more people coming through. I'm gonna have a panel. And Raz, don't you come in here and start being no troll tonight, woman. You know I'm gonna
Hey,
beat your
Raz.
ass. Don't do it. I've been look. I have not gone live on my channel, but I've been live on other folks' channel. So if you didn't come through to see me, that's your fault because I had it pinned up in the comments. I mean, on my community feed. So don't do me, woman. Talk about I can't believe this ish. I'm gonna believe your ass. That's what I'm gonna believe. She told me. She said, "Oh, Raz, you need to read it. I appreciate you buying it for support, but you still got to read it. I want to know your opinion because I've already written the second volume, and that's I don't know when that might be coming out. That might be coming out. I'm gonna try to do it before Christmas because I don't want to have it come out during Christmas and everybody, going out buying Christmas gifts, and you know how Christmas get. Nobody buys nothing until they get all until their money is gone, and then they're like, "Oh damn, I ain't got no money," so they got to recoup on what you call it, income tax time. So that's all
Mm.
I'm saying. And Raz, I'm gonna kick your butt. She said, "Ain't." Hold on, wait. Let me read this again. She said, only here to troll. She said, I ain't reading nothing, only here to troll. I'm gonna beat your ass, Rance. Hey, Miss Hogs, what is going on, darling? What is going on? Look, I hope you bought the book because it's about to be spoiler heavy in here. Um, what I'm now, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. Um, most of you probably I've been trying to get my cover, which I can see in the background. I've been trying to get it up on Amazon, but I do have a graphic artist who is actually redoing the cover for me. He's gonna try to fix it for me, and I'm gonna try to get it done. So it may be about the end of July or early August when that happens. But you can get it on Kindle. Kindle is free to download. on Apple, well, iPhone and Android. All you have to do on Android, go to Google Play Store, look for Kindle, download it. It's free. Go to uh, go to the Apple Store. You can download it on the Apple Store. Kindle is free there as well. So um, when you so Carlos is in the comment. So when you go and download that, you can't purchase the book on Kindle. You have to go to Amazon. Kindle is free. Amazon, you're gonna have to pay the $9.99 for the book. Once you do that, it'll appear in your Kindle and you're good to go. Let me show y'all how it looks because I actually have Kindle on my phone just for the purpose of this. If y'all can see, it's loading up. Hold on. Okay. This is the Kindle app. I'm gonna have to get me a new phone so y'all can actually see.
Mm.
I don't. Hold on. Let me see. This is the Kindle app. All you have to do is just go to the Google Play Store. Let me bring that up so y'all can see. Um, because I know a lot of people was thinking that you had to pay for the app, but you don't have to. You don't have to pay for the app. All you have to do is just download. Where is it? Okay, Kindle. So all you have to do is go to Google Play Store for Android users, and for Apple Store for iPhone users, you go to the iStore. All you have to do, I know. Hold on, let me see if I can turn this light out. If y'all can see a lot better. Nope, that did not work. That did not work. So, but just want y'all to know, it's free to do that. Misha, I've been busy doing business plans and applying for 7A loans for my people. Sorry, I love you. I love you too, Raz, but you ain't finna come through here and start trolling me tonight. He said I got this.
Hey, Raz. Brendan's good. He's sitting here. No, he doesn't have his own channel yet.
What is going on, Chronicles of Anubis? Ooh, I love that. That's my favorite Pokemon right there. No, you're not late. I'm just trying to get everybody situated and what is going on. There she is.
Mm-hmm.
That's our girl.
Hey,
What is going
Diva.
on? What is going on? AT2 will be here shortly, but he said he's gonna sneak in. He just don't know when, but he's gonna sneak. So
Okay.
what I was telling everybody, so what I was telling Lola, yes, we know you a troll, so I ain't got to worry about that. I told you stay in the bushes. So this is what I was telling everybody. I know a lot of people thought Kindle, what AT2 said, I'm trying to get my internet together. AT, you stupid. I cannot with you. There go Raz. She is so Raz has been. She said she been missing me. So this is the situation, guys. Um, I was telling Miss Diva, I was telling everybody how to get the Kindle because I know everybody thought Kindle you had to pay for it, but it's completely free. Depending on if you're on iStore, I mean iPhone or Android, you can go to the iStore, no, the Apple Store, pick it up for free. You can go to Android to pick it up for free. Now, the only thing you won't be able to do is purchase the book through Kindle. You have to go to Amazon, which I had the link in the description for everybody. So don't say Kenny ain't never gave y'all nothing. Cause I know you definitely said Raz. You always say it. She be the main one. She talking about Lola. Let's team up. I already know. Yes, Chronicle Anubis. That is my favorite Pokemon as well. So now let's get into it. So what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna let Diva talk about the first. What we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about the book. The book is out. I know a lot of people have not been able to get it. I don't know if it's because I know a lot of people say they was like my sister. She has no money, but she always asks me for money when I ain't got none. My sister would kick her butt, but some people, I don't know if y'all know how to get it through Kindle, and if you didn't, I just learned how to get it through Kindle, so that's why I was explaining. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Diva and Corey talk about their favorite parts of the book. Um, I'm gonna, if y'all have any questions, I will be here to answer them. Those of you who in the, except you, Raz, I already know you said you just bought the book for support, but you ain't reading it. You need to read. But anyway, but anyway, for those of you who have read the book and want to know what's going on, you're more than welcome to put your questions in the comment section after because AT2 is coming up too, so I don't know if he's read the book or not. So I want him to put his opinion in here too. So once all of us gets up here, we're gonna talk about it. But these two gonna start first. After we get everybody's opinions, I'm gonna open up the phone. I'm gonna open it up to anybody who wants to come up and ask some questions. But it's only gonna be one person at a time that's gonna be able to come up and ask questions. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Thank you, Raz. I really appreciate it. Hey, Toria.
Hey,
Hey,
Toria.
Gloria.
I appreciate all of y'all. And thank y'all so much. I've already now let me put this out here. I just finished the second book. It's being edited right now by my editor. So volume two will be coming soon. So I'm thinking probably by the end of the summer or early or right before Christmas. So it's gonna be right
Okay.
about that around that time. So let's start with Corey first. I want to
Okay.
hear what Corey because Diva she interviewed me, so I know she got a lot of stuff there. So I know she have a lot to say. So we're gonna start with Corey first. Now, Corey, from your perspective of the book, tell everybody what it was about and how did you enjoy the book.
Okay. It's about a planet that is struggling to save itself from the evil crowned uncle or the brother of the king, and they're trying to save this planet, and it's like revenge almost. And the uncle stole the two crown princes, and they've been trying to find these two their sons forever. Am I going too far?
No, no, no. I
Okay.
just read Toria's message because I know AT2 I didn't know it was still messed up. So, I because he had told me he was gonna read it, but I didn't know if his eye was still messed up. So I'm gonna just let him come on because I still want him here with us.
Okay. And so now they're trying to save the planet. I think it's called Tryon, if I'm pronouncing it
Train.
right.
Train.
Trayon.
Yeah.
From the evil pharaoh Schechter or Schechter.
Scyther.
Scyther. Okay.
The names
And
now if you want to know, just ask me because I made these names up. Like, look, I know they sound funny because even when I type the names, autocorrect be trying to tell me I spelled the names wrong, even though I spelled
I get it. I get it.
them.
And Prince Dion is the last standing son, and he's a part of the the ninja warriors, and he's the leader, and he's trying to find his footing as a man and a prince and a leader of this I guess you could say secret army of the king.
Yes, they are a
And
secret army. Yes.
he just wants to be seen by his parents, and he is not being seen at the moment because they're still worried about finding their other two children and impending doom of the planet. And I don't want to give too much away to those
Oh
who
no,
haven't read.
we're gonna give a lot away,
Well, we're
but
gonna give it away.
we're gonna get no. This is what this stream is for.
Okay.
That's exactly what it's for. But I mean, what I'm gonna do is you get to a part where you're comfortable to talk about, then I'm gonna let Diva go, and
Okay.
then if y'all have any questions, I'm gonna start with chapter one, and then y'all let me know what you liked about it, what you didn't like, what you want to know more about. So just get to where you're comfortable, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
let Diva go, and then if y'all have any questions, we'll go from there.
It's like a coming of age story. Dion is trying to find his footing as a leader. He's trying to find his self as a future king, and there's this impending war coming, and then his brothers pop up, and he's like, "Oh, yay, my brothers!" And then they not really his brothers, and then
Actually, no, they are his brothers. But we'll
they
get
are
into
his
that
brothers,
part in a
but
minute.
they don't really care.
We'll get to that in a minute because
is,
I know
is
you
what
got
I'm
some
trying to
questions for
say.
that.
They his brothers.
Go ahead, go ahead. Corey?
So they his brothers, but they not his brothers. You know,
No, I get
but
what you.
I
I
just
got what you're
wanted to.
saying now. I
I
got you what
I
you're
mean,
saying now.
that was a shock to me. I was like, no, not after all this time. And then they fighting, and then they killed the cousins get killed by his daddy, and then everybody's fighting, then all the ninja warriors are dead, and then here come this beautiful ethereal queen coming to save the day, honey. Black women always save the day. and then and then I can't say what's happening next because I'm gonna
Not
spoil
yet.
it.
Not
Next
yet. Not yet.
book.
Let me let Diva go, and then we're gonna start chapter by chapter. After Diva give her assessment of what she knows so far, then we're gonna like do chapter by chapter.
Okay.
All
Well,
right, Diva.
Corey pretty much said, as much as I know. Because remember, Canelo, I only have the very beginning part. I didn't
Right,
download
yeah.
the book yet. But I will say this. I mean, very well. It is well written. Congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
love the way that you took a different spin on like naming the characters and how you kind of set it up. But I especially love that you're giving like I'm gonna call it like little pockets, right? Because a lot of everybody's so busy now, right? So and then sometimes I have a book club, and when you have these books that are like 300 pages, like it takes time to get through all of that, and to get to know the story, whatever. So I like the way that you decided to do yours like 40 pages at a time per your book, and to put it out there. I mean, who can't read 40 pages, right? Like how can you not like get that done, even if you do like 5 pages a night? I mean, within a couple weeks, like you could be done with the book. So I think it's a great take on the story. I like how you are showing like, kind of the character like finding himself and like, getting a confidence and kind of like getting the his strength or whatever the case may be. And how the parents had to kind of look for them. The shirt is amazing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
AT2 just asked me to show it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really, really is. It really,
So
because you can see it so clearly, like on the screen. I mean, that's a great shirt. It really is great.
yeah,
Yeah, I do love it.
well, y'all see what I got in the background now, right?
Yes, I do see it. Uh-huh. It's really,
That
it's really nice. So
that was
yeah.
another birthday present. So
Ah,
Oh, so
I
proud of
told
you.
you, isn't it, Corey? I told him it was really nice. Yeah,
Yes.
that shirt. I love the way the colors are like jumping out at us. Like it's really a great shirt. Sometimes when people make shirts, like you can't really see it.
yeah,
But that's really good. It's a very well made shirt. But going back, I like the spin. I like the way you named the characters. Some of them I was like, okay, how do you pronounce this? But that's me.
oh no, if you want to know, ask me because look, I am bad with names and I do the same thing. So now that I have written the names and I do know the pronunciation, even though if it sounds wrong, I made them up. So look, I guess we just go with that. So, but I mean, I love the reason why I have you two here because you two, y'all give your raw, honest opinions. Diva, you already interviewed me, so you definitely know about the book. You already read like the first chapter.
Right.
Or she read the whole book. I know there's some who
Mm-hmm.
has read the whole book as well. And the take of the book was really I'm gonna give y'all a little small history. I told Diva in my interview she did with me, the characters were inspired by four of my best friends from high school. I literally started writing the book the week of graduation. Not the book, but the characters and how I wanted to do the story. Literally a week before we graduated from high school,
Wow.
98. It was May, I think it was between May 18th and May, I know it was like May 12th to 13th, somewhere around in there. That's how I started writing the book. And I think I cannot put their names out there as much as I would love to call their names, but I cannot really put it out there. But one of my friends was talking to me about writing the stories and stuff like that. So that's how I came up with with the concept. But I started out with Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
I started out with that because, like I said, that's my favorite anime. But I ended up finding out it was already copywritten and already out there, so I couldn't touch it. So I had to reroute it. So I was like, what would be good? So I was like, ninjas, and then I decided to do the Zodiac names. So I was just like, that would be perfect. So that's how I did it. So the first signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Taurus, are my four best friends. I can't give out their names as much as I would love to, but they're but once I am able to, if they allow me to, I would do it, but not right now. But just know Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Taurus are my four best friends. So
Oh, okay.
that's just a little history on that. And I am the guy that's on the cover of the book. So that's my character.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes, right,
You know,
Corey?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
It it I love it in short form, and I love the fact that you put so much into such a small amount of pages.
Hmm.
That's really a skill that you
And
could do
see,
that.
and that's what I was trying to do because the average person don't have, like Diva said, and I know her schedule. The average person don't have that time to sit down and read. Hence why I'm trying to get audio, because that's why a lot of people like audio now, is because they can
Hmm.
put it on, listen, and they can it's still considered reading, but you're listening to it while you're doing other things.
Yeah.
So that is coming also, guys. So let me put that out there. Audiobooks are coming. It's just not just yet. Once we get that situated, then I'll announce when it's coming. So yes, thank you, Miss Hobbs. Now Miss Hobbs has been one of my porters too. Love her to death. She came with me from my old channel. She was one of my besides her and KW Essentials, these two was my two day ones from my other channel to this one. So I
Okay.
love her to death. So yeah, she's always here. But now let's go ahead and get into chapter one. I'm
Okay.
gonna let Diva go first on this one because well, she couldn't really talk too much about it, and I know she was itching to talk about majority of it on this when you interviewed me, because there was a lot of stuff she wanted to say, but she could only say limited things. So now that the book is out, Diva, have at it. What you want? Have at
I
it.
mean, you know what, Camille? It's so short. I think everybody should just really get it and kind of read it. I don't want to like say too much and tell too much. And I think, I will tag on to what Corey said too, to the point of you did pack a lot of stuff. It's like a whole story in and of itself, like boom bam, you got it, like just like that. And so therefore I think that people, we don't have to give too many teasers, because they
Yeah.
could just download it, read it, and then look forward to the next book. But for you, I would say this, because you did tell me it's going to be a few series with it. The what I would do is, I've seen, because I read a lot. What a lot of people do is really to get you connected to want to definitely get that next book, is they give you a little snippet at the end of the book that you're currently reading, of the next book, to
That's
kind of pull you
I
in and
know.
say,
I
yeah.
and trust me, Corey. What did you ask me before the stream started?
Why did you kill the main character?
Ah.
And what did I tell you?
He's like, because you have to read the next book to find out.
Mhm.
I was so mad.
I leave it off on a cliffhanger, and it is a massive cliffhanger because you have no idea what's going on. And
Which
Well,
so,
is
don't.
good.
And what I try to do is because if I put it, see, this is the reason why I don't put it in there. Because if I put, I know me, I love this story so much. I would give y'all almost everything, Diva. You know, I sent you snippets
Yes,
of
you
the second
did.
book. Corey,
Yes,
you
you
already,
did.
you know, you got it. So y'all know I'm a
Yeah.
jabbermouth. So I'm a
Mhm.
jabbermouth. So I'm not.
And when I saw it, I was like, "What?"
So
You
they
can't wet my whistle and then
so they,
expect me not to say nothing.
see now they know the story is coming because I've sent them page not pages but little snippets of what I've written. And when y'all see the final chapter 4 of the second volume, oh my god.
See, now
Oh
he
my
wet
god.
my whistle again.
Ah,
Oh, Diva knows. I think I sent it to you, Diva.
you did send it to me. You did
Yeah,
send it to me.
so
You
it's
know what
Don't
too?
threaten me with a good time, Kenny.
Look, I was trying to keep it. Now, see, I know Diva is never going to tell. I know you won't either, Corey. But see, if
Mm-mm.
this was too good, I sent it to the my four main friends who are in the book. I sent it to them. They haven't responded yet. Well, no, my best friend of 31 years, he did respond, and he was like, he laughed out loud. He was like, oh my god, plot twist.
Oh,
That's all it
see,
was.
there you doing it again.
Well, I gotta get you ready for the second one.
I'm already primed and ready for the second one. You making me want the
Well,
second one the
see, we
next
got to get
day.
Raz. Now, see, we got to get Raz. Well, see, Raz bought the book, but she just saying she was only buying it for support. I need her book to read. That's what we trying
Yeah,
to
Raz,
do.
read it. It took me 5 days to
Hey,
read it.
boss lady.
Hey, boss lady.
Hey, boss lady. Yeah, it took me
Yes,
5 days to read it.
yes, you do need to read it because I'm telling y'all, chapter volume 2 is gonna have a whole. It's gonna answer a whole lot of questions. It's not going to be to the point where you're going to get answers from what you just read in this one,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to give you breadcrumbs to lead up to the
Okay.
main answers. So I'm gonna spread them out through each volume, so that way you're not getting everything at once and be like, oh, you gave us everything, so we don't have anything. Because trust me, I gave y'all everything in chapter 4, and I was like literally, because I literally was gonna do that, Diva. I have to talk in code because I don't want to spoil it just yet.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Camilo, you know what you gotta do too is when your hard copy comes out, you gotta have like a book signing.
Oh no, that was
Um,
my plan. That was the plan. The only reason why it didn't happen is because the my editor, the guy that edits the book, he wasn't a designer. He's not a graphic designer. So when I was thinking when I when I got the cover and I was gonna put it on Amazon, we didn't expect it was gonna be a wallpaper for the computer because it was just that big.
Oh.
wow.
So we went back. So when I kept telling y'all he was working on it, he literally was trying to condense it down to where I could put it onto Amazon, but it never did work. So the guy that I told you about, the one that's actually doing my stuff now, he's got the measurements, and while he's drawing the cover and stuff for me, he can already go ahead and kind of edit it down and try to get it
Okay.
to where it's supposed to be. So trust me, I really want to do some book signings. I want y'all to come out and sit with me, laugh, and I write my little stuff in your books, and I tell y'all to go read it. Don't ask no questions because you didn't get no spoilers. I really that's what I really wanted to do. But I'm gonna ask him if will he make one for this book as well, so I can do both of them. So
Yeah.
Okay.
so that would be that way I would have because I want to collect them too, because even though I written them and I know what's gonna happen way before you guys do, I still want a collection of them. That because it's something that I completed and I'm very proud of.
Yes, you
Hey,
should
me
be.
too. You get your butt up here and stop putting your stuff in the comment section. We can hear. I want to hear you talk.
Tell him come out the bushes. Come on out them bushes, AT.
You're supposed to be up here on the panel, Mister. I done sent you the link.
Get out of them bushes, boy.
So Okay, so now this is what I want to do. I know Diva don't want to go too much into it, but we will talk. I want to talk about chapter one because I want to get that's the
Okay.
main chapter that I want people to, that may entice a lot of people to want to go and buy it. Now, guys, the link is in the description. So let me preface this one more time. If you have an iPhone, you can go to the Apple Store and purchase the app Kindle. It is free of charge. Android, you go to Google Play Store. Once you get there, just download it. Once you go to, you can't download the book from Kindle. You have to go to Amazon. Once you download it from Amazon, you can put it,
Yeah.
it'll go to your Kindle and you can read it from there. Hey, Nikki, what is going on? How you doing, my Nikki? I hope you read this book because you're coming into some
Hi, Nikki.
spoilers.
Hey, Nikki.
All right, so we're going to talk about chapter one.
Well,
And
why don't you read a little bit for the people, Canelo?
okay, let's see. Well, let me bring it up because I didn't even have it open because I wanted y'all to talk about it.
You're the author. We need to hear from you.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
needs to hear from you.
All right.
And
Since
yes, you read a little bit to the people.
hold on, let me. Oh wait, I done did the wrong thing. I done brought up the wrong one. Hold on, that's not what I wanted to bring up. You know what? I was wanted y'all to talk about it because I was like, I want to hear y'all's opinion because the reason why I did it that way because I'm the author, so y'all know it's already some bias in there somewhere. Some people gonna be like, oh, he just want us to buy it because it's his book. Of course, I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, wait, let me see. Uh, I'm not gonna lie to you. Is that? Oh no, that's the second book. Yeah, I ain't gonna read that to
Oh, yeah.
y'all.
Don't read that.
No, 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 no. Let me see. Okay, this is. Oh crap! That's still chapter. Oh, y'all was about to get some. Look, I'm trying not to read. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to find it. God darn it! Oh wait. Look, I'm going all in the wrong thing. I ain't prepared. Y'all can tell I wasn't prepared. Hold on, let me see.
That's all right. That's all right.
Look, oh wait, that's my gaming pictures. Where is it?
Well, why you looking, Canelo? I mean, I asked you the question already, but I asked you because I think a lot of authors, I can't say most, but I'll say a lot of authors, when you read their book and you be reading their stories, you like, I know their imagination is not this vivid. This has had to happen to one of their friends or to themselves or to somebody they know. So it's interesting that you said that you based it off of like some friendships and you're actually a character in the book, so I thought that was a great thing to
Yes.
tell.
Now, see, now I told you when you interviewed me, my best friend, the one that portrays Sagittarius. I know it don't really give y'all that much context because even if I tell y'all, you still won't know. But he and I was the one that had the real bad relationship when we first met. So when you read about now, Corey, you can attest to this.
Yes.
Did you read? Did you see how Ryan and Dion how they was fighting in the book?
Yes.
Th-
It
When
was like it was a detriment to their own selves.
That's how me and my best friend was until we got to high school.
Wow.
That's how, but we never fought each other. We never put hands on each other or anything like that. It was just more of us calling each other names and all that. So it never
Okay.
got to that point. So hold on, wait. I just had my book. Where did it go?
You
Oh
want me
my.
to read a little
Oh
bit of
no,
it?
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Oh wait. Hold on. Child, I done screwed up my whole. There we go. I just screwed up my whole menu. You can read a little bit because
Okay.
I got to go back and try to pick it up somewhere. There we go. Go ahead and read. So, what you want? What you want to read?
I'll
So,
read the first part of it. I'll just read the first part of it.
okay,
The chapter is called "The Calm Before the Storm." 7 years after the banishment of Pharaoh Schechter,
Scyther.
and Scyther, and the
Mm-hmm.
kidnapping of the king's children, the kingdom had recovered and was flourishing very well. The queen and the king were still searching for their sons, Darian and Darius. and they continued to rule the planet. The palace was being heavily guarded by the royal military, and King
Raven.
Raylan,
Mm-hmm.
Raylan,
Mm-hmm.
Raylan, uh-oh,
You good? Go ahead. You good?
King Raylan, I just lost my place. I'm sorry, guys.
It's
King
okay.
Raven was meeting with
King
the three of the
Raylan,
rough sages.
yes, Hinimoto, Rienkin,
Renikin,
And
Zelkaria.
Zelkaria
Yeah.
to discuss pressing issues. Himimoto,
Himito. Himito.
Himito,
It's a
step forward.
Japanese name.
Got it. Step forward, Your Highness. Things are not going to get any better. Himinoto
Just say
said
him.
as King.
I'm gonna let you shorten it because it took me a minute when I wrote it. It took a minute for me to pronounce it too,
Oh,
and I
okay.
was the one. I spelled it. So it's actually Himito,
Oh,
but just
Himito.
say yeah. I was going to say if you want, you can just say him instead of going too far
Himito.
into it.
Himito said as King Raylon looked puzzled. Please explain yourself, Himito, said the king. Himito then turned and began to speak. My psychic visions are showing me that the end of our world is near. Time is of the essence, he continued. This is why we need to make sure your task force is up to the job.
hmm And so now at that point, this is where they learned that. Now let me address AT2. No, AT2. The awakening is not next. The next story is, and I've already put this out here. The name of the volume 2 is Ninja Sun: The Story of Ninja Taurus. Ninja Taurus
Ooh,
is actually next, so you will understand why Ninja Taurus is next. So I'm not going to put it out there why because it will spoil everything. But when you read it, chapter 4 is going to be when you really find out why he was next. So continue, Corey. Continue, my love.
oh, okay.
No, you don't have to read it. I would say
So,
you don't have to read.
oh,
Did you want? Is there any questions you want to ask before you continue?
mhm.
Okay, go ahead.
What happened between the king and his brother?
Now, Scyther, Pharaoh
Or is that
Scyther.
coming up in another book?
No, I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and answer that because I really don't address it. I wanted to leave it to your interpretation, but the reason why I
Okay.
did it that way because it was more so it would have took too much for me to put it in there. So I just rather would have left it up to the reader's interpretation. But I'm gonna go ahead and
Got it.
tell you since I'm here, this is what really happened. Scyther is the older brother.
Okay.
Raylan is the youngest brother. Now Raylan created that planet of his own, and he
Oh,
gave his brother a sector of it to rule. Scyther had his own side. Raylan had his own side. So they were
okay.
supposed to rule together. But Raylan ends up creating this gem, which is the Excalibur Diamond, which you read about in the book. He
Mm-hmm.
created this, which is a massive power amplifier. It's a gem so powerful that it rivals any military, any planet. Basically, the power is just
Okay.
at extreme. Scyther basically turns his back on his brother to try to take it because he knew how powerful it was, and only the people of royal descent can use it. No, if you
Got
don't
it.
have royal blood, you cannot use it. So Scyther is his brother, so he know he can use it. So he tries to, take it. So that's why you see the war that was going on in the beginning.
Yes.
So that's why the war is going on, and that's why Raylan banished him because he can't, he tried to, he backstabbed him basically. And
Okay.
he was like not he wasn't gonna have it, so he just banished his brother. So that's why they're at odds.
Okay.
So that's a little tidbit that's not in. I mean, it's in there, but you don't read. Is I
Read
didn't
it.
have. Yeah,
It's like it's like in between the lines.
right. You. I mean, that's
Gotcha.
why I say I would leave it to the reader's interpretation. But since I'm here, this is the point. You guys can ask me these questions, so that
Okay.
way, if you want to know, you're more than welcome. I would tell you. Okay, so you want to continue, Miss Corey? You want to
Okay,
continue?
sure.
Okay.
Zelkaria came forward as the king sighed, Your Highness, Rienkin and I are making sure that the ninja warriors are up to the task. However, Prince Dion is not taking his training seriously, said Zelkaria. Thank you, Zelkaria. I will take care of Dion, King Raylon said. Himito, please tell me your findings after you conclude your investigation, Riakin. And Zelkaria, please continue with the training if what Himito sees is sees is true. We need to be ready. King Raylon looked worried as they walked away from each other.
Now, what I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. Hold on, wait. No, I think that's toward chapter 4. So I'm not gonna give that out just yet. So
Okay.
because the sages they have their own mission. So I'm not gonna spoil that just yet. That's
Mhm.
gonna be toward I think that is toward chapter 3 or 4.
Hmm.
It was a name I just chose because I couldn't think. You know how you think of other you know how you people come up with all these names like on Star Trek for all these planets and stuff. I couldn't
Yeah.
think of a name, so Train just came up, so I just said Train. So that's what it's been. It's been that way since I created the character. So it's not symbolic. It was just something that I just thought of, and it sounds good. It does sound like a planet, to be honest.
Yeah.
So now, you got any questions for me? I think Diva had to step away for a second.
Okay.
So
No, at first I was like, why are they fighting? And then that was like, see, Kenny ain't telling us everything. And now that you
because
told
if I
me,
tell you everything, you ain't gonna go buy the
and, and then now that I know why they were fighting, they was fighting over this big old diamond. Who wouldn't fight over a big old diamond? I know I
book. You
would.
so crazy.
Now
You
I
so
get it. Now I get it. Now it's all coming clear now.
yeah. I mean, the diamond is gonna be prevalent throughout the whole entire series.
Okay.
So it's not something. So it's not gonna be this inconspicuous thing. Um, Speaking of that, you
Mhm.
did you read that chapter yet, Corey?
Which one? I
Where
finished the whole book.
okay, so you read the chapter where the court right before Dion got coordinated.
Yes,
You know what happened with the diamond, right? You didn't read that part, did you?
I did read that part, but I don't think I'm trying to remember if I felt anything different than
Oh,
what I
okay.
feel now. I'm searching my feelings. But right now I just thought that he put it inside Dion.
He did.
See, that's what I thought.
He did. See now the
Okay.
story. Now this is the scene that I'm describing. This was in chapter. I think it was either at the end of chapter 2, early chapter 3.
Okay.
So after the brothers were spotted on the planet, after the brothers have come back,
Mhm.
they have this little underline that Corey already know where I'm going with this because she's
Yeah.
pissed. She's very pissed about this, but but the thing is, um, a Scyther is on his way, so they're only like three. I think at this point they're like 2 days from him approaching the planet.
Mhm.
So King Raylan decides to coordinate Dion as king because their sons have gone missing again. So he was going to coordinate Darian
Dion.
as king, but they went missing. So Dion had to become king. So what happens is the Ninja Warriors and King Raylan and Queen Zakaria, they all were in the royal chamber in their throne room. He did the transfer of power, which he gave Dion the diamond. Now he
Mm-hmm.
gave Dion the diamond, and the diamond it the when he gave Dion the diamond, it took Dion through a transformation so bad that Dion almost lost his life
Mm-hmm.
going through it. It was just so bad. And Miss Hodges, if you want, I can give you the link and you can put it in the chat. I normally would usually pin it up on the in the pin comment, but if you want it, I'll give it to you, darling. Just let me know. And so Dion almost lost his life. And it took him a day or two to recover from that. I want to say more, but that's a little tidbit I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all just that little tidbit,
Okay.
but I'm gonna let Corey continue. But Diva, I see your
Mhm,
smiles. I see the smiles over there.
mhm, mhm.
What do you have to add? Because I know you haven't read, or I know you haven't read it, but from what you are hearing, what is it saying to you?
I think you have a very good story. I mean, I absolutely love it. I'm glad that you wrote it. And again, I can't say it enough. I like the way that you are going to break this down into the different pockets of the books, right? So did you tell us though how many books it's going to end up being?
I'm still determining because remember, I got a lot of villains, so I'm trying to give everybody their own arc. So I
Okay.
I do have one of the villains that's in volume two. Can't really give it away.
Mhm.
He's in there, so now we're gonna move on to volume three. So I'm gonna start writing volume three next week after I rest up a little bit. So
Okay.
I've gotten, so I'm trying not to draw out the battles and stuff because my point is to get make these books more plot eccentric as possible. Get straight to
Mm,
the point, so that way you guys don't have to wait. You guys, I mean, I'm gonna give you a little filler in the middle, so that way
right.
you can break away from the story for a few minutes. Still get the character development and all of that.
Mhm.
But I don't want it to be so oversaturated that you just like
Right.
that's what I'm trying to stay away from. And from what
Okay.
Corey's from how she explained how she read it, she was like, it was just straight to the point. Like you said, it's straight to the
Mhm.
point. Everybody I have talked to, even Renee, she couldn't be here because she's, not feeling well. But she had a lot of questions and she said it was straight to the point. She read it and she couldn't believe half of the stuff. And she was
Mm-hmm.
like, it was really, really good. I was just like, man. But see, that's why I wanted everybody what you need, Nikki? Oh, you need the link too? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to y'all. Okay, give me a second. Let me put it in the chat. So yeah,
Mhm.
that was that's my whole plan with doing the book is that because like Diva has, she has a book club. They're already on the book right now. So I just can't I know she don't even know when they're probably gonna be ready, for when
Mhm.
they're gonna be ready to read the book because they are already doing the book right now. So it's
Yeah.
like I didn't see that's my whole thing because somebody asked me, they was like, so Kenny, are you gonna do this huge are you gonna do a whole novel? No, I'm not writing no 500 pages. Do you know how long that would take? And then do you know how many people may read it? I'm like, that's not happening. Let me see. But go ahead, Corey. I'm trying to get the link for them right now so I can put it into the what you call it.
Okay. As
Okay.
the you ready?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
As the staff walked through the palace, the white, glittering, diamond encrusted walls were shining brightly. King
I love that.
Raylon walked into me too. King Raylon walked into Dion's room. Prince Dion was thinking about his brothers. As the king spoke to him, Dion was staring out of the window. As his father entered the room, King Raylon spoke. Son, I need to have a word with you. Prince Dion turned around and looked at him. What is it, father? He asked. I need you to meet me in the throne room in 10 minutes. This is very important. And I don't need your temper or your foolishness, the king said with a stern voice. Dion turned to look at him with a scowl. What does that mean? He asked. It means exactly what I said. I don't need your attitude today. Get to the throne room now. And the king said in an angry voice as Dion walked out of the room. Out as he walked out of Dion's room, excuse me. Dion looked puzzled and bothered by his father's actions. He began to tear up. I miss my brother so much. He began to cry as he walked toward the door to leave. Minutes later, Prince Dion walked into the throne room and saw his mother and father standing behind his ninja warriors. The team were standing in
Inform.
formation as Prince Dion stopped in front of them. The team members were all looking at Dion. Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Serpent, Stratus, Apollo, Orion, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini 1, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini 2, and Libra. The king stepped down from around the ninjas and moved in front of Dion. Son, this is important, King Rayon said. I can't tell you everything yet. However, you need to get out there and take your training seriously. Who says that I'm not serious? Responded Dion. My brothers are missing and I am in charge of this team. Not only that, I must learn to be the next king and lead the military. I have a lot to deal with at the moment, and you expect too much from me.
I love her voice. I love it.
You know, I used to
Corey,
be a
Canelo,
dramatic
Corey could
reading
be your
champ.
she could be your audio reader.
I know she's giving that angry voice. I love it.
I used to be a dramatic reading champ.
And that's why I'm liking it. That's
Oh.
why I'm liking it. I'm like, ooh, she's giving some attitude. I love it. So we're gonna start right there, and we're gonna
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to get some more. If y'all want to ask some more questions, I know Chastain said she loves the cover. Thank you, Chastain. We're working on another cover too, so I'm gonna keep both. I think this one is gonna be for Kindle, but if the artist that's making another one for me, if he does make another one for this book, it's gonna be for paperback. So it's gonna be probably two different ones.
Okay.
So yeah. I know, right, Raz? This is the only thing you and I ever agreed on. So, is there any
Thank
questions
you.
y'all want to ask me right there before? Because we're not going to give y'all everything. We're just going to give y'all some stuff because I don't want, I still want everybody to go out and purchase it because I wanted Diva and Corey to be here to give you their experiences because Diva, she interviewed me. Corey, she's read it. Some of y'all have read it, so I want to know what are you thinking now, Corey? What's going through the mind at this point? Because I see Diva, she's thinking like, because Diva, did you read that part?
I
That she
can, you know what? I tried to go find my notes, Canelo. That's why I stepped away for a minute to remind myself.
I was
I
seeing
was
you.
going to go find my notes. So
I
no,
was
I read
seeing
all the pages that you gave me, and like I said, I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm gonna send you. I was gonna send them to you right now because I didn't know that's what you were doing. I
Yeah,
was
I was like,
gonna
let me
send
go
them to
find
you.
my notes that
I,
I had.
I would have been sent them to
Um,
you. All you had to do is just ask me, sugar.
Yeah, no, but you just gonna send me the pages that you sent me that I already read. I mean, I wrote notes about what I read. I just wrote my
Oh, okay,
little
okay.
note. I wrote my little
Oh,
notes on the paper.
gotcha.
So I was like, let me go get my papers that I wrote down so I could just look at my notes or
Okay.
whatever. But Corey is doing an excellent job and reminding me. So I appreciate that. Like I
Oh,
said,
you're welcome.
she could be your audio reader. I just think, you know what? I mean, I can't say enough, Canela. I mean,
I
what is
know.
it? Not it's $9.99, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
nine
It's
ninety
nine ninety
nine.
nine.
Listen, We waste $9.99. If you go to Starbucks like me, $9.99 is going in a day. So everybody should go out and support. I mean, I think it's just an amazing thing that you did. And as a fellow YouTuber, I'm extremely proud of you. Like, I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited for you. And I can't wait till we can actually get the hardcover book, because I'm
I
going to keep it in
know.
my house too.
I know.
But actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy it, send it to you so you can sign it, and then you send it
Oh,
back
I
to
would
me.
no, even I would do this because Carlos and I wants to come to New York. So if I come up there, I would definitely do it. So you ain't got no, I
Yes,
would
yes.
definitely. Oh, while we're talking about this, everybody who likes
Thank you,
my shirt,
AT.
everybody who likes my shirt, t-shirts are coming. It won't be what y'all, it will not be what y'all see in the background or what I'm wearing. They're gonna be totally different. So let me go ahead and explain this to everybody real quick. So I have come up with a concept. The artist and I, we're going to talk on Tuesday. So it was a concept that I came up with, and he loves it. What I'm going to do is we're going to have each ninja on the shirt, and it's going to say team hashtag team Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces. It's going to have all 18 ninjas on each shirt. Now, don't forget, Gemini is two separate, it's two twins. So Gemini is a male and female. So they're both so there's gonna be Gemini 1 and Gemini 2. So they're gonna have their own individual followings too.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have it on each one of them. So at that point, you guys get to choose who you want. They're gonna be different colors. I haven't not come up with the concept with the colors and stuff just yet, but I know white and black are gonna probably white and probably depending on what it is, I'm gonna do the t-shirts later. But I want to let y'all know they are coming. So just hold on, because everybody, when y'all saw these t-shirts, everybody like, oh my God, I want one so bad. Not this one. Not this one. But I do have something coming for everybody. And once I get them, thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Trust me. When you read it, I want you to come back and tell me, because volume 2 is being edited right now, and it's gonna be fire. I promise you. Y'all, you really look. We ain't even got to the meat and potatoes of the whole book yet. Corey's still telling me about what happens. So now, Diva, you don't have any more questions at the moment?
No.
Okay, Corey, you got any?
No.
AT, what about you?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was wondering, so when we get it on Kindle, do you get any of that profit? You don't
Yes.
have to say the number, but
Yes. I do get that. Now when you download Kindle, that's
yeah.
free. That is free. I don't get nothing of that. I don't get whatever company that belongs to, they get that profit. I only get the book. Whenever you go to Amazon and purchase Amazon, I get that. I don't get nothing from Kindle at all.
Oh, see, that's what I was wondering, because I got it on Kindle for free, but I was like, well, do you get any profit from that, or?
No, okay. The way, because I had to learn this because I didn't even know, so I had to do this. You can't, when you download Kindle, you cannot buy the book through Kindle. You definitely still need to go to Amazon. You have to go to Amazon, purchase it. Once you purchase it, it ends up into your Kindle, and you can read it at any time you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it stays there.
Yeah. Even if you decide to delete the app and you come back, it'll still be there.
Right, because I have bought books from Amazon, and then it goes to your Kindle or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Well, this was when you had said, "Oh, if you sign up for a Kindle, you get it for free," and I was like, "Oh, well, let me sign up real quick."
No, what I
So I
mean
signed up, and then I was like, "Okay, well, I know I can read it for free, but like, do you get any profit from it? Because we all want to help you out."
No, what I meant is by for free is people who some people get how should I say, they get Amazon Prime. And they get that they don't have to, when they get Kindle, because it even tells you you can read it for free, or either if you got Amazon Prime, I think you can down. It's some kind of weird little thing that Amazon got going on, but I still get some.
Yeah, because I got Prime, so
Yeah, I still get some of it. So it's not. It's not that I still get the profit from the book, but I just won't get it for Kindle.
You're
So
welcome, Ms. Hogg.
I love
got
this.
it, got it.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
so
I got
Yeah,
the free
Kindle
Kindle
Unlimited.
version.
that's
Yeah,
good.
Kindle Unlimited is different from Prime. It used to be one and the same, but now it's not. It's a
Okay.
separate subscription
Oh,
service. Yeah, so he would probably get a part of your subscription or whatever if you download that book.
Oh, okay. Because
Maybe.
I didn't know how that
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they used to be one and the same, but now they got tricky and they make you pay for it separate now. The
Got you.
Kindle Unlimited is a service where you read hundreds and thousands of books for free, but you're
oh, so
paying a
that's why it made
subscription
me
service.
sign up again. Okay, it's not the same
Exactly.
no more.
Okay.
It's not the same
I
anymore.
never knew that. I never knew that
Yeah.
part. Oh, it's
So
good to
what?
know.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I
keep
don't.
going, darling. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then he will probably get a part of probably a nominal part of something or other when you download that book if it's in Kindle Unlimited. I know there's a free sample right now of a part of you can read from the prologue up to maybe 1 or 2 pages of chapter 1
Hmm.
on Kindle Unlimited, and then you have to buy it after that.
Man, and I'm like, since I've written a book, I'm not gonna go and reread it because I'm writing it and I proofread it before I send it to my editor, so I know what's gonna happen. So I can basically tell you chapter by chapter what actually happens. If now my mind ain't that good, but I still have to look at the notes. Hey, T, where you went? He must have dropped. I'm gonna
And
wait
you
for
know
you.
what, Camilla, I gotta
He
go, but
went
I
back
want
All
to
on
right,
say to
mute.
baby.
you, yeah, congratulations
Thank
again.
you. Thank
And
you.
call me. We'll chat soon. Bye,
I,
Corey. You're doing an excellent job being
Bye.
the narrator.
all right,
Thank
Diva. Thank
you.
you for coming,
Okay.
sugar, and I will see you soon. I'm gonna call you.
Yes, call me.
All right,
Bye.
baby. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Karen. All right, Kim. Corey. Let's continue. So, what do you want to? Because the thing is, I'm trying to get everybody, interested, which I know a lot of people are, but I want
Hmm.
people to understand from your point, from everybody who's read its point of view. And because like I said, I'm the author. I don't want people to um say, well, it's his book. He wants us to buy it. Yes, I do want you to buy it, but I'm not gonna be too biased or anything for I don't want to be really, really biased.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
read a lot of self-published books on Amazon, and this is one of the this is up there with one of the some of the good ones.
I really appreciate it because
It is.
I see Amazon actually promotes it a lot. I've seen them promote it a lot, but not as much as I need them to, and I need to, start getting the funds so I can, promote that. You pay
Yeah.
them so they can promote it a lot more. But I'm enjoying, all of this. I'm loving, look at Nikki, Team Tours all the way. Now let me explain this to y'all now. And Corey can attest to this because she read the book.
Yeah.
Just because you are a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Pisces, an Aries, whatever your zodiac sign you are,
You
just
might not
because
like
you're
them.
that, you may not like that sign. You may go with a whole different sign. Now, let me ask Corey, because
Uh-huh.
I hadn't asked her this. So, Corey, what is your
Yeah.
zodiac sign?
Leo.
And what sign did you decide? What sign do you like the most?
The son I like the most, you
Mhm.
killed him. The cousin. I love the cousin. He took care of Dion so well. He was so nurturing and being seeing as though it was his father and he went against his own father. That spoke volumes to me.
Now, the character she's talking about is Ninja Pisces. Ninja
Mm-hmm.
Pisces is I've modeled that character after my real life cousin. So there's another one. So he's another one that's a part of something, a real person in my life.
Yeah.
So Pisces, see, she's a Leo, but she doesn't
Hmm.
like Leo. She likes
I have.
Pisces.
I know. I like Pisces right now.
Oh, you
I
like
didn't.
Pisces
I
right now.
didn't. Yeah, because you didn't give me enough about Leo. I need to. I need
Now,
to know.
Leo, now let me tell you, Leo is the second in command. But the reason why I didn't get, because I tried to get majority of the main ones first, which
Hmm.
was Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Serpent, Apollo, Stratus, and Pisces and Orion. Those are the first.
Yeah.
Those nine you're gonna see first. So I tried to get them in there. Now, don't get me wrong. The other ninjas, the other signs have a role too.
I'm just
But
waiting for Leo.
Leo's in there. Leo
I
has.
know, but you didn't give me enough. I wanted more.
See what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some side stories to the
Oh,
Galaxy Ninjas,
cool.
because I'm not gonna be able to put their full stories in there in the
Got it.
book, because the way that I'm writing I won't be able to. So I'm gonna do some side stories for all of the side ninjas, and
Oh, good.
for like I don't mean to call them side ninjas, but the reason why I say they're more like the supporting role of the team, and I don't
Yeah.
mean to say it like that, because all of my ninjas are good. I love them, because
Yes, they are.
Ninja Scorpio, she's deadly.
Yes, she is. She know
She's
how to fight.
she's very deadly. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm gonna spoil something. She has this attack called the Kiss of Death,
I love
and,
that.
and it's not what you think it is.
Mm-mm.
It's not what you think it is. When I tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and explain it. The Kiss of Death that she does, she has chakrams. Her weapon is chakrams. What she does is she takes both of them and she puts them together and she spins. She throws them in the air and she makes thousands. She copies of like a thousands of them.
Hmm.
And when she jumps in the air, she does a dance, and she unleashes it all of them, and they just goes all over the place. They go. She can control them to go straight to the enemies and not to her allies. So they will go straight to who she wants to take out. And when I tell you that is one of her best attacks. Oh my gosh. When I thought of that attack, and I thought about this back in the early 2000s, and I was like, damn, that sounds good.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all my ninjas because they're all powerful. Very.
Hmm.
But I love Ninja Sun the most because it's me.
I know you do.
All right, so let's go ahead and give him a little bit more, because
Okay.
what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to give y'all. I'm gonna let Corey read chapter 1, and that is all y'all gonna get, because I need everybody to go out and read the book, because tonight was supposed to be Raz. If you don't get out my chat, I can't stand Raz. She get on my nerves. You know that is not how I meant that, woman. Don't do me.
Side ninja.
I can't stand Raz.
You
But
gotta love
anyway,
Raz though, but you gotta love her.
I can't stand Raz. She know me and her always fight. But anyway, she know I love her, but she always look at her. Keep reading so I don't have to.
Uh,
Really, really. I told y'all when y'all came in my bushes and you talk about read so you wouldn't have to. I'm blocking your butt. You getting put out. How about that? I'll put your butt out. How about that? Talk about keep reading so I don't have to. Your lazy butt. Look, I'm lazy, but I can read 40 pages. But anyway, just I know Raz over there cussing me out. She
mhm.
probably she probably throw the chair at the TV at me. I can see
Child.
it. She probably on her way up to my house to beat on my damn door to beat me up. I
Uh-oh.
really think no. Me and Raz do this all the time. So okay, Corey, go ahead. I'm not gonna go ahead.
Okay. As he tried to finish, King Raylon slapped him. Dion's head turned hard and he spat blood from his mouth. Let me tell you something, the king said furiously. These people have stepped up to protect our planet, and you want to sit here and whine about your own personal problems? We are fighting your cousin's father, and he is ready for a huge fight. You don't have a choice or say in the matter. As future king of our planet, you ninja son must rise to the occasion and help. The king finished speaking as Dion still held his face. Dion turned to his father and said, I understand what Daryl is going through. I understand what you're going through. You and mother are going through. I know how hard my team is working, but does anyone know what I'm going through? Has anyone asked me how I'm feeling? Dion said angrily. Ninja Stratus looked on with tears in his eyes. All I am is a tool for you all. A means to an end, Dion said with tears on his cheeks. My brothers have been gone for 7 years and no one cares. King Raylon looked at his son with sympathy. Dion, we all care about Darian and Darius. They wouldn't want us standing around looking sad and not fighting. We don't have the time to show weakness. I will talk with you later, my son. The king then grabbed Dion and hugged his son. As Dion broke down, the queen and the ninjas looked on and showed sympathy for the situation. They left the room while the queen and king embraced their son. Five
Okay.
days. Oh, that's it?
I want. Hold on. Do you want to continue or do you want
No,
to?
let's make them buy it.
Okay. Well, actually, finish the last two. Finish this last couple right here because I think this may
Okay.
be a selling point. Because this is what everybody always talk to me about. They be like, Kenny, this is the part right here well, this is only one of the parts, but not the whole part.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 5 days later, Dion was down by the lake. Instead of his royal garments, he was wearing his sweatpants. And as he practiced his powers, Dion created a huge explosion in water and drenched himself. Laughter came from behind the tree, which spooked Dion. Come out, whoever you are, Dion shouted while concentrating energy into his hands. I thought that was cute, Hollow said as he came out from behind the tree. Hollow? Dion said. He was shocked. Prince Dion, I was coming to check on you, to see how you were doing, Hollow said as he looked at Dion as he looked on as Dion wiped the water from his head. Well, Ninja Stratus, I am doing fine. Seriously, you could have gotten killed. They both laughed nervously. Keep going.
Yeah, I'll just read this whole page and we're done with that. We're
Okay.
gonna be done.
I would like to train with you sometime, if that would be okay, Paulo said. Why? Dion asked. Well, the team doesn't trust you to lead. And then that performance your father put on didn't help the situation. Most of the team think you are spoiled and entitled. But that's not how I think of you, Paulo explained. Is that so? Tell me more, Dion said as he took off his shirt, exposing his rippled chest. Paulo lost his breath and checked out Dion's body. Whew. Damn, I wish he was gay. I want his body so bad I'm aching, thought Paulo. Keep going.
Keep going. Because I know this may probably sell the book because
Okay.
I told y'all Renee is pissed with me because I wouldn't, and she was reading this part and she read toward the end, and she was pissed because I wouldn't give them nothing.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Do
I
you
was listening.
okay. Do you see something you like? Dion asked Paulo. While looking at Dion's body, Paulo answered the question. Yes, I do. God damn. Paulo realized what he had said and looked embarrassed. Dion looked on in confusion. You are weird. You are a weird individual, Dion said to Paulo's horror. Paulo, I will do extra training with you after our regular training. Tony says we are in for the fight of our lives, and I want to get ready for this. I'm not going to be a tragic prince that can't protect his planet and his people. Dion said this while shaking his fist. Paulo had not taken his eyes off Dion. Dion called out to him, Paulo! Paulo snapped out of his trance and looked Dion in the eyes. Your Highness, I will be honored to train with you. Thank you, Paulo said. Let's get back to the palace before my father sends the troops looking for me, and I guess you. Dion and Paulo laughed as they walked back to the palace. The sun set and the palace shone gold, the walls of shimmering in the sunlight.
And we're gonna leave it right there.
Okay.
Now, I, you know what? Every time I listen to the words, I just have a smile on my face because it's so good to hear other people get to see what kind of work I can do. Look at Chastain. Let her read
Well, honey,
everything.
for a small nominal fee, I will read anything you would like.
Let her read everything. Let her read the back of the cereal box, diaper packets, newspapers, food menus. I love which Chastain, you crazy. What did I do, Corey? I should have never did this.
I don't know.
Okay, Rad said, no, seriously, Kenny, I do a lot of research and reading, so my eyes, I'm just messing with you, Raz. You know I'm gonna drag you regardless. Whether it's the truth or not, I'm still gonna drag you. So my whole thing is you just better be prepared. Because you came in here and said you're gonna troll me, so I'm reversing troll.
Love you, Raz.
So, I love you still, Raz, but I'm what you mean? Wait, is it? Is it? I mean, no. It is. What are you talking about, Raz? Look at Chronicles. This is starting to turn into a romance novel. No,
Not really.
Corey, is it turning into a romance novel?
No, not really. Not really. It's just a little blurb. Just a little blurb. It's just a little
Corey
blurb of
has read
romance.
the
That's
whole
it.
book. Corey has read the whole book. Corey can sit here and tell you guys it's not a romance. They don't even have time for romance. They don't.
Sure
They
don't.
they barely got time for romance. I'm gonna give y'all this little piece. They have literally from the time that she read that, they have 4 days to the destruction of the planet. So what were they gonna get it in at? And then I give you action in the beginning. I give you action in the beginning. Toward the end of the it was page 7 or 8. Corey, don't they start fighting?
Mm-hmm. Fighting for their
And
lives.
I was gonna say, and how bad was the battle?
It was real bad. Buildings were destroyed. Everything. The
So
palace
I'm
almost
telling you
got
guys.
destroyed.
So I'm telling you guys, you got to read the book. I mean, this was supposed to be in this because I was trying to give everybody a whole week to get it and read it, because I know a lot of people said they were gonna be able to do it, but I know everybody, it's the summer, everybody's children out of school. You got to buy food. You got your hungry children gonna be at home eating all day. Then you got to pay rent,
Mm-hmm.
because the book did come out on rent day, so I have to think about that. And so, oh, look at my message. I said Corey was reading it seductively. That one part sounded more awkward. pornographic. I said,
Did
wait.
I? I'm sorry.
Raz, you stupid. I can't with you. Raz said Corey, it's Corey's fault for how she's married. Raz is crazy. I cannot with Raz. Raz
I
is
didn't mean for it to sound that way.
Raz is crazy. Oh my god, I know
But you know
Raz.
what? When I read that part, I thought about a Martin Lawrence joke when he said, "Water glisten all over your body."
I did that for a reason, and you, when you read it, that was the reason that I was going for. Because my friend Kelly, she actually thought Dion was gay. I was like, no, Paulo is. Dion is
Okay.
not, but Paulo is, and Paulo has a crush on him, as y'all can see.
Mm-hmm.
As y'all can see. So I cannot spoil where this is gonna go. Corey knows where it's going. I can't tell y'all because you haven't read the book. Only those who have read the book knows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this one, but I'm gonna give y'all the synopsis of the second book, volume 2. So I'm gonna do that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause it here. I want if you are able, please download the book today. Because I'm gonna try to schedule this again next Saturday. If I can't schedule it next Saturday, it'll be the Saturday after. I want to make sure I give everybody time enough to purchase the book because what I want to do is I want this to be a book club because I want everybody, like Diva said, I want everybody to come in and be able to talk about the book. Raz, that includes you too. I don't care if you had to get somebody to read it to you. I better be here, woman.
For $100,
And look at
I'll read it
my
to her.
eyes. Huh?
For $100, I'll read it to her.
Child, you are so.
I'll give
I
you my
can't.
cash
I
app.
cannot. I cannot with you. The main character in my book held a gun to his sister, thinking she was an intruder. Yeah, he's got some trust issues. Chronicles, you got to read the book to find out what the trust issues are.
That's right. that that's exactly what came into my mind, Raz. That one joke.
Y'all are so crazy. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna revamp this one. And I want everybody to, if you can, please get the book. I know Nikki says she got it. I know Miss Hoggs probably. Miss Hoggs, I already know Raz behind got it. She just don't want to read. But I understand because look, my eyes get tired too because I sit here at this computer all day and my eyes get tired too. So I do understand. Raz, you better get somebody to read it to you because I need your behind here asking questions next time. So instead of trolling, because that's I know that's what you do. Now Lola, I think Lola gone. I ain't seen Lola from the beginning. Lola, if you
Okay.
still got your buddy here, you read that book, woman, because I might have you up on the panel to talk about it next time. I know it's gonna be a minute before Diva get there because she still got a couple of books that their book club is still going through. So it may be a minute. So what I want is everybody to try to get it, and we're gonna reconvene here maybe next Saturday or the Saturday after. I would check my numbers and see how many people got it because I want y'all to participate because Corey is giving y'all some good gold here. I mean, she just look.
Oh.
I ain't gonna talk about Lola because she'll jump out of here in a minute and start cussing me out like she always do. But anyway, but yeah, I want everybody to be engaged. I want everybody to ask me questions. I want to be able to answer your questions. I want to see Miss Hoggs got it. Miss Hoggs, next time you when you come through, I'm gonna leave a spot open for everybody to act because I wanted to do it today, but I didn't know everybody didn't have it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have everybody come up and tell me what you liked about the book, what you didn't like. I'm gonna let Corey talk about that in a minute before we close it out because I'm about to get ready to close it out in a minute. So I'm gonna let Corey tell me about that. I'm gonna let her tell y'all what she loved, what she didn't like, what she's expecting. And as I close out, I'm gonna give y'all the prelude to the next one, so you guys can be ready for it. So she said, "Oh, okay. I'll listen to it this week. I'm gonna beat your butt."
Mm,
I don't have audio, but I mean, however you do it, sugar, that's fine by me. I just want you to be able to be here to talk about it next time. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this little portion over to Corey.
okay.
Let Corey tell y'all what she liked, what she didn't like, what's her favorite character, what's her least favorite character, what she thinks about the plot so far, and Corey, you can at least give them a little taste of the ending of the book, just a
Okay.
little.
What I what I didn't like in the beginning was I didn't know what was the history between the two kings, but we've covered that already. I loved um Dion and Daryl. I loved their relationship as cousins and how he looked out for his cousin. And my favorite part is definitely the end. It's definitely the end. Even though I got mad at first, but when you get to the end, there is a twist. And you're gonna be mad at first when you read it, but then when you get into it, you will see what happens at the end, and you're gonna be ready for the next book. Because I
And
don't want to
like
tell
you,
nothing. If I tell it, I'm gonna tell it all.
you so. I'm about to read the prelude for them if I can find it.
Okay.
Because I think I read the prelude one time before. Okay, here we go. I actually got it. So now, oh, actually, what I'm gonna do for you guys to incentivize you guys to buy the book, to buy this book. How about if I read y'all 2 pages of the next book to
Mm.
see if you guys would like what's gonna happen? Because see, if I'm not gonna give you guys, no, I will give it to you. I will give y'all 2 pages if it incentivizes you guys to go out and buy the book so you guys can read this one and be ready for the next one. Because when I tell you what the second book is gonna be about, y'all are gonna be like, oh my god. She said, hold on, I need to put this up here.
Corey, I might have to cash app you because you set that mood and tone. Okay, I'm here
Hmm.
now. I'm here.
Yeah, so crazy. So, so what I'm gonna do is let me go ahead and read the prelude to the next book. The next book is entitled Ninja Sun 2. Well, Ninja Sun Volume 2, The Reawakening of Ninja Taurus. Now, I'm not gonna look at her talking about read. Look at her read. Nosy ass. Rance is so damn nosy. Okay, here's the prelude. Malik Howard is a 14-year-old teen that is just starting high school and is living life. He was hold on. He was accepted onto the baseball team and excelled at good grades. He has met 2 new guys, Diego and Dante, at school whom he befriended. Malik is having bad dreams, is starting to open up memories that he did not know he had. Diego and Dante are having to befriend Malik, which the three will come to need each other. Will Malik find out what is going on? Will Malik help the other two find out what's going on with them? Will Tokyo be saved? Who is the evil behind this? Can Malik stop the evil before it's too late? Now this is the rough draft. It hasn't been edited yet, so I may have to run on sentences, punctuation. And you know what? What's so funny? I had good grades in English, and I still have punctuation problems. But so, Corey,
Hmm.
what do you think about that part so far?
It's interesting. It's interesting. I can't wait to see I know how it correlates to the other book, but I can't say.
No, you can't. No, you can't. But let me go ahead and give y'all. I'm not even going to read the name of the chapter, but I'm gonna
Okay.
definitely give y'all. I'm definitely gonna read the first 2 pages of the chapter for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this part. In the 21st century, a young man is standing on the building as the wind is blowing gently. The man is wearing a ninja gi as the moon is behind him and he's looking over the city of Tokyo. As he recounts his life, as he stands with his own arms folded. So you wants to know what happened back in 1994. How was I awakened as Ninja Taurus? And how I found Ninja Sun. Well, today is your lucky day. I will tell you my story. Before I was reunited with the team and the evils I had to face alone. This is the story of Malik Howard, aka Ninja Taurus. Now that's the first page.
Mm.
That is the
Of
first
the
page.
alliteration.
Uh huh. What you say, Corey?
I said, I love the alliteration.
Now I'm gonna read you a small paragraph of page 2, but I'm just giving you guys incentive. I want y'all to, see how the books are gonna correlate. Now, remember when Renee, when she interviewed me, and Diva interviewed me, I always maintained and told you guys,
Hmm.
when you read the first book and you get to the end, the ending was not going to be what you thought, and the second volume was not going to go where you thought it was going to go. Am I lying now? Is the question. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. I was so
Because
pissed at you after I read that last book, last page. I was like,
now,
uh-uh.
by reading, now you know what happens at the end of the book. Now, by me reading this little bit to you,
Mhm.
what do you think? What's going through your mind now? Because I'm about to
How are
read
they
this
gonna
to you.
find each other? Okay.
Oh, you'll see. And when you read it, you like, oh my god, okay. This year is 1994, and I am a young boy named Malik. Is starting high school. Malik is light skinned, 5'9", body type normal. I mean average, for a 14-year-old. He's leaving high. I mean, is leaving for school. I get to school now. Ninja Tori's future self is narrating this. So,
Oh, okay.
I get to school as I look up at the name of the school, which is Tokyo Metropolitan Kukusai High School. No, Kokuisai High School. I moved to Japan with my parents when I was just a baby because my father got a multi-million-dollar job over here and multi-million-dollar job over here. I worked hard to get into this school, which is one of the most academically schools to get into. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna read no more.
Okay.
I'm not reading anymore. That is an incentive for you guys to get this one, and not only this one, be prepared for the second one. So,
Yeah.
from what I just read to you, Corey, before I
Uh-huh.
end it, what do you think? And do you think it's going to live up to what you read in this book?
I do. I do. I can't say for sure until I read it, but I think it does. I think it makes how the book ended a little makes it a little more sense to me now.
Okay, now I'm going to do something. You finna kill me. but I definitely want
Mm-mm.
you to. So
Don't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
do this right now, and
Don't you
I
do
think
it.
so. And it should be coming through any second.
Okay.
So so y'all don't know what I'm doing, but I'm giving her a piece of a spoiler.
Don't you do it.
Oh,
Don't
it's
you do
done.
it.
It's done.
Oh, don't you do it.
It's done. I'm giving her a piece of the spoiler.
Oh,
And
don't
when
you do it.
mhm.
Oh,
Y'all know I look.
don't you
If
do
y'all
it.
mm,
Didn't I tell you
don't
don't wet my whistle? Oh, Kenny.
hmm. And that's chapter 4.
Oh, wow. Can y'all
That
go
is
ahead
chapter
and get
4.
this book, please, so we can talk about this? I need a, I need a, I needs to be free to talk.
Now this one is being
Ooh.
edited at the moment. So the way
Okay.
it's written right now, it would not be written that way when Martin sends it back to me. So
Okay.
I'm just waiting for him to let me know how much it's gonna cost, so I can pay him and hopefully have it back by the end of August or 1st of September.
Oh, good.
So and once that happens, I'm gonna probably release it like the 1st of October. So
Okay.
so I will have 2 books out at that point. So y'all just heard Corey. Y'all just heard what she said. I just sent her over a sample of chapter 4 of the second book. Corey, without
Yes,
spoiling,
sir.
what do you want to tell everybody about that? Hold on, before you say anything,
Mm-hmm.
Chronicles. That is in the works. Um if you know Approach the Nerd, she's a voice actress. So she's actually working to get a contract with an audio book. I think she's trying to go with audio books. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but if so, my book would be used for that. So it's coming, it's in the works. But until then, I know a lot of people won't want it, but I can't really give it at the moment because I don't even know the process of doing it yet. Shut up, Raz. You get out this chat. She makes me sick. Talk about talk.
Yeah.
So,
What was the
Corey,
question again?
without spoiling anything, what I just sent you,
Mm-hmm.
what is your opinion and what would you tell everybody?
To read this book because there's an interesting twist, and this twist is gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow
But
your
Raz,
mind.
I don't have any coins right now to hire people for audio. I don't have coins. And right now I wouldn't even know, until I can get some coins because that's the main thing. I don't know how much the voice actors would charge. So, I'm gonna discuss with Maria when she actually gets her contract. I'm gonna discuss it with her and see what we can do. And she's gonna turn it into because she's told me she was gonna use my book for her first audio book for her audition. So once that goes through, it'll be on audio. So I can't tell you when that's gonna happen, but I can't wait. So she and I we're gonna talk about it. So I'm just saying. So what I want to do is I want to give everybody a chance to go back and get the book, read it, and let me know what y'all think about it because Corey got some details and I know she wants to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not
So in
going.
order for order for her to talk about it, I need y'all to go purchase the first one. Now I know those of you who have purchased it, It's only 40 pages. I'm not gonna excuse me, I'm not writing. By the time I put all of the volumes together, it would be over maybe 700 to 800 pages, probably 1,000. But see, the thing is, you will not have to read all of them at one time. You can read them like over the time. So that's even better because now you don't have to sit back and say, well, when is the next volume coming? Or, I don't want to sit here and read this whole book and I'm bored. So that was my main goal for that. So look, I had fun, but you guys I want y'all to participate next time. This is what this was for. I wanted you guys to come in and tell me what y'all thought about it. I wanted y'all to come in and be like, Kenny, but we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. And now that I gave y'all some incentive to go and get this, be ready for the second one, you got to read this one first. Because if you don't read this one and you go straight to the second, you're not going to know what's going on. And take it from Corey. Corey already knows what's going on, and she's pissed as hell.
I sure am. You just wet my whistle yet again.
So, until then, guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to end it here because I'm tired. My eyes are heavy. I need to go lay down, and I need to let my love go too because I know she's going to shoot me for what I did. But you guys don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to get the book. Link is in the pin. Is the pin comment in the chat? Also, link is in the description. Chastain, I'm not the orangutan. Because that's what he did. He made a picture book because his ass can't read. But no,
this would make a good manga though.
That's the next thing I'm gonna do, Chastain. Comic books do take longer, but I am in the works of talking with the artist to do a comic book. So that will be coming. So a manga style comic is coming. So trust me, I'm in the works on that. So let's see what Raz has to say because she is so silly. No picture.
Good night, Raz. Not pictures.
Y'all are so silly. All right, guys. I love you all. But like I said, make sure y'all not pre-order. Make sure y'all get the book. It's out. We're gonna do another one. I'm gonna check my numbers to see. I wish I could do a members only, but I don't have that feature yet. So if it was members only, I would definitely set it up for members who have bought the book. But I really want to keep it open to everybody. So you guys got a little spoiler and a little teasers here. You're ready for the second book. Let me know what y'all think about it. All right, guys, go ahead and have a good time reading it. I hope you guys get it. Until next time, I will see you guys later.
Bye.